Estoy buscando aquí el video. No, mi channel, ¿dónde está mi channel? Mi channel. Tengo 2 minutos más. ¿Dónde carajo es que yo le hago? Ahí está, te lo envié por WhatsApp.
Roberto Clemente will hit next. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. That one
Bien
ripped.
bateado Clemente. The
That's
great
bad.
one.
Gone. He powers that one out to left. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And there's a ball. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but
the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out there. And welcome back. Trey Turner now. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Turner in his 7th season, 29 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. High fly ball, right field, and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one away. Here's Trout. He's already homered in this one. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Chisholm makes the grab for the second out. Munetaka Murakami digs in now. Misses outside. Ball 1. Murakami hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in Japan. Next offering is in for a strike.
Japan has made a major impact on Major League Baseball over these last few decades. We've seen players completely change the game.
Swings and misses. 1-2. Next one off the plate inside. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now Trey Turner, the right-hander, back to work. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And he dodges that fastball. And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1. 1-2. And a pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Trout ranges back. Back some more. On the warning track and hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Lou Gehrig. And first offering is fouled off. Tied him up inside with that one.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Just misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. That one hit to right. Sosa moving under this one. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark. And now Chipper Jones. The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Diving. It gets down. Could be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Wastes no time there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Lindor relay to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Next to hit, Sammy Sosa. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. For Sammy, multiple All-Star games, multiple Silver Sluggers, and of course, that 1998 MVP.
And you love to see the Sammy Sosa hop after he hit the home run. Very special, and I think he kind of paved the way for guys later on.
Swings and misses. And welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout. May back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. Has some trouble with it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
The center fielder, number 24.
And stepping in is the speedy Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Trout gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball.
Trout on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss.
Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. Throw. Save. Short hop liner. Handled it short. Fires to first. Got him. Nice play. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And that's ripped for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Santander takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out. Runner at first. A laser to left base hit. Trout hustles it back in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Number 8, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one in the air center field. Junior makes the play. Runner tagging for third. In there. He's safe. Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner with a chance now. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Chisholm at third. Santander over at first with one away. This one smoked out to left. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. Runner from third in to score. It's 2-2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
And a foul ball. 0-1.
That's the ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider
1-1.
down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 4-2. Stepping in, Munetaka Murakami.
0-1.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Rolled slowly to first. The tag, and that's out number 3 in bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Foul ball. Hit hard. That gets through.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Roberto Clemente. That takes care of Clemente. And there's one down. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So the lineup flips over. Next is the designated hitter, Trey Turner. Out towards right center field. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field. And you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it. But I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the...
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Sosa pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Sosa makes his way towards it, drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. And welcome back. Top 6. Now it's going to be Chipper Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-2. And it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Here's Francisco Lindor. A switch hitter batting right. That's out to center field. Griffey gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's some real power at the plate. Sammy Sosa. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
No ball.
Check
One
swing.
strike.
He went. It's 0-1. Sosa, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican
0-2.
Republic. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's
No
strike
ball.
2.
That was straight queso right there.
On the ground. Chisholm. The throw to first. And that is the third. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Mike Trout. That one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2 now. Now a fly ball to right center. Sosa, long run on his horse. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
1-1 now. Down the line towards the corner. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Chapman gets a piece there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
May hauls it in, 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Sosa under it. And that's the inning. Welcome back. Now, Anthony Santander. Johnson back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. And he chases that one below the zone. The 0-2. Rips that one to right. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's in there. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 8. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Next pitch is popped up. Hauls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Rob Dibble takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hard hit to third. In time to Gehrig. Turner is out. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. They say it went. Santander at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Next pitch just misses, and that's ball one. In the air, out towards right center. Junior makes the grab, and that is bottom of the seventh. And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Turner with the throw to first. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Chisholm at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Sosa going back on this one. And that one is off the top of the wall. Throw cut off to third.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base.
Tapped softly on the ground. Chipper fires to first, and they get Turner for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever in the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back. Gone. Francisco Lindor sends it out, and we are tied. It's 4-4. Now here is Lou Gehrig. Check swing, went around, slider right there. Tied at 4. Sosa under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. And he deals. Check swing, no appeal. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's towards center. Griffey gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. Hard liner. Clemente makes the grab, 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Here's a rocket out to left. Trout grabs it on the run. Bottom of the 8th, and now batting Mike Trout. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. And that's one away. as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Munetaka Murakami. He represents the go-ahead run. And a swing and a miss. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And makes the play, and that's out. We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. The pitch. This one popped up. Can't field it cleanly.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a nog. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. And now the DH, Anthony Santander. Lifted in the air, right center field. Clemente in pursuit. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Number 8
Now
getting ready to hit.
Number 8.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one ran inside, almost got him. Check swing, and that's a ball. Comes a 2-2. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Tied at 4. That one lifted to left. Back there. And that one is gone. That should fire up the dugout. And now they're out in front. It's 6-4. So digging in, Trey Turner. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Check swing, no appeal, and now 2-0. Dibble, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. Turner awaiting a 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I like
cuts and misses. Bottom of the 9th, and here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
I really hope you listen to the essence of this message. Glad you dressed it so expressive and you're moving in
Now,
The wind and the pitch. Now he breaks his bat. Makes the catch, and there's one down. So up next, Roberto Clemente. He's already homered in this game. Smith measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally uses a forkball. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Gone! So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they close the gap. It's 6-5. And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one inside, and that is ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. On the ground right side, on the run, sends it over to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And there it is.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo.
real one. If I was broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one. If I was broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one. If I was broke, she never would leave me, no. I got a real one. Yeah, I bought a condo and it's cozy. My neighbors nosy. They see a young walk in with his kids. They don't know who he is. They didn't know that he up. No chain on no rollie. I move around dolly and touch. Not cause I'm hard, but cause I got God. I heard it, you blowing up fast, but I think it's better to slowly erupt. That money was burning a hole in my pocket at 90. Burned a little hole in my gut. We walked in the function. They dog got the bump and my dog got the rushing like Soviet pup. Roo, roo. Nah, no shoot. 2-6, we got loose screw. Turned like a Rubik's Cube. I don't really do the cameras. I be low in Los Angeles. You ain't never gonna see me. I might as well be in Canada. Ain't never gonna be me. It's best stay in your parameters. You know they gon' GOAT me. I spell it out for you like fabulous. About to go pull up on Riri. And that for the feature. Ben Franklin, no. You ain't gonna catch me in the type of places everybody go. I know exactly what my hands is for to carry a lot of dough. I had to pop the fence, can't sit around and bone no. break. Not to a great relationship, at least I try. Passion might be down to make a couple pounds. Oh, make it that day you to settle down. I got a real one, real one, real one, real one.
All I hear is raindrops. I won't range with new top. When I post a new stop, if I post my, I have the world like ooh ah. This right here, that new pop. Type to make the move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call.
Yeah, call me on my celly phone. Hate when you leave me alone. I don't like to Instagram. I don't like when you be out. I just want your fine home. I know exes hate me now. Can't date you, so they hate you now.
All I hear is raindrops. I won't range with new top. When I post a new stop, if I post my, I have the world like ooh ah. This right here, that new pop. Type to make the move. follow rules. I just break them and call mine.
Baby, I don't like these boys. I don't like these cameras. I don't like the paparazzi. They remind me of the cops, the ops. You're right. Make sure that I do right. Keep your up all night. Bedroom feel like fight night. Hold on tight. Baby, I right the do or die when I met you. It's alright, I don't die. I just wanna make your mind for the night, for my life. Live like twice on my eyes. Move away like far away. Hold your hand, then we pray. Then you stay, then we fight, then I like, then I love, we conceive. Baby,
all I hear is raindrops. I won't race with new top. When I post a new stop. If I post my, I have the world like ooh ah. This right here that new pop. Type to make the move stop. I don't follow rules. I just break them and call mine.
All I want is raindrops. I just want that raindrop. I want me a new watch. I want me a new. I don't follow rules. If I drop your, I make the world go ooh ah ooh
All I hear is raindrop. All I hear is raindrop.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Got the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
My pen way sharper than the sword. Keep it cool, don't make me pull a cord. My lord was in the trap, see the cracks in the decor. Still paint chips dropping on the floor. My lord, God bless ya. Smooth like Drexler, mind state, train to move itself like Tesla. Crime rate boosted, chicks taking trips, trooping, profiting from them trips to Houston. GD getting every dollar, counting stacks, either that or get the bouncing like Impalas. Had them jack boys all up on your collar. And 25's the new numbers for lows. I holla.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Out the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
In the kitchen, get on the cone. I was working on a phone till the morning. You was snowing, pushing on some buttons, turning nothing into something. It was lean off in my wallet, now these pockets super lumpy. Breaking bread with my partners on some choppers, stick my arm out the window just to shine on these bottles, just to shine on these, recline on these. The wrist game roll, tell them anything goes. Throw the bass with the treble, mix the highs with low. Wood grain on the dash, wrap the wires with roll. Hot trunk for the show, inside it glow. Chrome grill and the woman will wide and slow. Hold up.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Going out the window. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles. Pockets full of hundreds, no singles.
Yeah, well, this mad world that made me crazy. Might just turn around, do 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no babies. The devil on my doorstep being so shady. Don't trip. We don't gotta let him in. Don't trip. Hey, yeah. I let it go, but I never go with it. Yeah, okay, cool as fall weather. I'm here to make it all better with a little music for you. I don't do enough for you. Without you, it's the color blue. Oh, don't trip. I was in the city, they was talking that. Had the homies with me, all of a sudden they split. We ain't even worried, we just laughing, that's rich. You know how it goes, it ain't broke, don't fix. Hey, one of these days we'll all get by. Don't be afraid, don't fall. Think I lost my mind. Reality so hard to find. When the devil trying to call your line, I always shine, even when the light dim. No, I ain't God, but I'm feeling just like him. Oh, don't trip. See, I was in the whip, riding me and my. We was listening to us, no one else, that's it. That's the flesh, just a bit. Let me talk my, say my head got big, yeah. Oh, listen, man, world it made me crazy. Might just turn around, do 180.
On the mound, the legendary Leroy Satchel Paige. Arguably the greatest pitcher this sport has ever seen. We know for certain the oldest rookie in the history of Major League Baseball. Now, Major League Baseball says that Satchel was 42 years old when he finally got his opportunity to pitch in the major leagues with then the Cleveland. On the mound, the legendary Leroy Satchel Paige. Arguably the greatest pitcher this sport has ever seen. We know for certain the oldest rookie in the history of Major League Baseball. Now, Major League Baseball says that Satchel was 42 years old when he finally got his opportunity to pitch in the major leagues with then the Cleveland Indians. Most who knew Satchel believed that he was at least 10 years older than he claimed to be. Satchel was likely born into the early to mid-1890s in Mobile, Alabama. And so that birth record was typically kept in the back page of the family Bible. And according to Satchel, the goat ate that page out the Bible. His original tombstone has a question mark by his birthday. Yeah, the old man literally took it with him to his grave. But when we talk about Satchel Paige, there is really no one to compare him to. Not someone who combines the longevity. By his estimation, he pitched in over 2,600 games. The great stuff. Recorded some 55 no-hitters and only God knows how many strikeouts. And the charisma. He could sell it. Yeah, he could sell it, but he could also back it up. There will never, ever, ever be another Leroy Satchel Paige. Satchel famously had names for his pitches. So he didn't have fastball, curveball, changeup. No, not Satchel. Satchel had what he called his midnight creeper. He had the two-humper. He had the bat dodger. He had the hesitation pitch. He had the long tom, the short tom, the jump ball, the trouble ball, the radio ball, the wobbly ball, the dipsy-do. And he also had a pitch that he famously called his B-ball. You know why he called it the B-ball? Because Satchel says, it bees where I want it to be when I want it to be there. And so he had all the stuff you needed to be a star, and he was just that. He was not only the Negro League's biggest and brightest star, but he was one of the biggest stars in baseball history. They clocked Satchel Paige unknowingly in a ball game in Griffith Stadium in D.C. Satchel retires aside, and the kid from the military comes over. Mr. Paige, we clock your fastball at 105 miles per hour. Satchel looks at the kid. He says, son, I wish I'd known you were timing me. I could have thrown harder than that. Yeah, you'll hear from the old Negro League players who saw Satchel in his prime that if anyone tells you they saw his fastball in the hitting zone, they're lying. Yeah, you might have seen it leave his hand, but by the time it got there to home plate, it literally was about the size of an aspirin tablet. What really made Satchel so special was 105 with pinpoint control. He could put it exactly where he wanted to put it, and I'm not talking about just throwing strikes. The catcher set the target. He hit the target. He didn't miss. You see, he didn't warm up in the bullpen like most pitchers do, throwing to the catcher across home plate. You know what Satchel would use? A stick of foil chewing gum wrapper. The catcher would sit the chewing gum wrapper on top of home plate. And wherever the catcher moved the chewing gum wrapper, Satchel right over the top of that chewing gum wrapper. And as Satchel would say, he'd work both corners of that chewing gum wrapper. He was absolutely uncanny. One of my favorite Satchel Paige stories involves the old man pitching in the Denver Post tournament. They're playing an all-white semi-pro team. The first kid from the semi-pro white team gets into the batter's box. Satchel throws him a fastball. He dribbles it down the third base line. It stays fair. The kid beats it out, gets an infield hit. Well, about that time, one of the kids from the opposing team steps into the dugout steps and says, "Let's beat him. He ain't nothing but an overrated darky." Well, Satchel Paige had a nickname for everyone. His nickname, famously for the legendary Buck O'Neil, was Nancy. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, Satchel looks over at first base and he says, "Nancy, did you hear that?" Buck said, "Yes, Satchel, I heard him." He said, "Nancy, bring him in." So Buck turns and motions for the outfield to take a couple of steps in. Satchel looks over at first base. He says, "Nancy, bring him all the way in." Honest to God's truth. There were 7 guys kneeling around the mound. And Satchel strikes out the side on 9 straight pitches. He looks into the opposing team's dugout and says, "Overrated darky hate." But the legendary Buck O'Neil always said if he had one game to win and any choice of any pitcher from any era, it would be the legendary Satchel Paige. He says you might beat him when he was out there messing around, but when he was locked in, forget about it. Now, Major League Baseball says that Satchel was 42 years old when he finally got his opportunity to pitch in the major leagues in 1948 with the Cleveland Indians. He, along with Larry Doby, would help Cleveland win the last World Series at that time that Cleveland had won. Many thought Satchel should have been named Rookie of the Year. He goes 6-1 with a 2.4 ERA his rookie season at age 42, which means he might have been closer to 52.
And in comes Cleveland's ageless Satchel Paige to mount the mound for the Tribe.
Now, Satchel in 1965 is believed to be 59 years old if you believe he was born in 1906, which I do not, but for the sake of the story, we'll say that he was indeed born in 1906. He pitches 3 shutout innings against the Boston Red Sox, giving up only 1 hit in those 3 innings. Great trivia question. Who got that long hit off of Satchel? The legendary Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz. Yaz gets a double against the old man. Satchel leaves him at third and shut down everybody else over 3 of the most remarkably pitched innings in baseball history. And they were all turning, going back into the dugout in utter disbelief that they couldn't hit that old man. Without question, Satchel Paige was the Negro League's biggest and brightest star. The man would ride into towns, and the entire towns would shut down to watch him pitch. Everyone wanted to see the old man do his thing. Was he a little bit disheartened when he wasn't the first to break baseball's color barrier? Of course he was, because in many ways, he was the Negro Leagues. And I'm not sure there's any more lore or legend surrounding any one athlete. Perhaps it's because we don't really know how old he truly was, and because he dazzled us for decades. By the time he ended his career, he was either 59 or maybe 69 years old, and he was still getting it done. Only the immortal Leroy Satchel Paige.
Baby, ballin' to me slow. Who don't keep your love on me? No, no love on me. On that night drive. Ooh, you're so fine. Purple in the sky. Cruising highway 85. Thought I saw a shooting star beaming in your haunted eyes. I said, now baby, we can disappear. Ain't law like we are some fugitives. Liberation, oh so cavalier. Ooh, baby, take me far away from here. Baby, you know I'm sincere. Who don't keep your love on me? No, no love on me. On that night drive. Ooh, you're so fine. Purple in the sky. Cruising highway 85. Thought I saw a shooting star beaming in your haunting eyes. So baby, you're the greatest of all time, the greatest. So won't you hear the rain? You're still on my mind. Say I ain't seen you in a couple months, but if you, baby, you could get the sun and all that conflict we could work out. So go ahead, put this good with you about. Second time around, we can get it started like Black Eyed Peas in town. There's nothing to figure out. So baby, you're the greatest of all time, the greatest. So won't you hear the rain? You're still on my mind. Said I ain't seen you in a couple months, but if you, baby, you could get some and all that conflict we could work out. So go ahead, but this good what you about don't mean to impose. You thinking too like we Jack and Rose. Your friends don't have enough. Yeah. So baby, you're the greatest of all time, the greatest. So won't you ever find you're still on my mind? Greatest. I say you are. Ooh, I said you are. I said you are. Ooh, I said you are. Yeah, I said you are. Hear my line.
Everybody want the roof, I'ma fly the coop. Panamera was cool, I'ma fly the coop. Ain't no word on the loot, I'ma fly the coop. First class fell through, I'ma fly the coop. Cause being fly so much better than it. They selling you, that's some I'm telling you. Cause being fly so much better than it. They selling you, that's some I'm telling you. I'ma fly the coop. Out the roof, diamonds in the tube. I was grilling like I do, ain't talking barbecue. I summer shine, my summertime. Treat it like a bagel split up and bust it down. Then I put in rotation just to cause I'm trying to catch a win before I'm in the wind. I dropped the top to get some air through my hair, then I popped the fiend. You was thinking about a swim, talking beans. Hold up, and angels when they you stuck on your stoop. I flew the coop before I grew up. I took off and shook off them hate before you showed up. I ripped up and clicked up my more tie, that's why we hold up. Came down and roll up, leaning and slowed up. I'm really rush so nuts, so what you waiting on this glow for? It's like some water you can soak up, or build a boat on the low for. Should it float up?
The great Martin Dihigo is not a household name. Oh, but he should be. Because there are many who believe that Martin Dihigo is the greatest baseball player of all time, black or white. One thing that we do know, he is the most versatile baseball player in the history of the sport. Oh yeah, played all 9 positions and played all 9 of them well. 1938, he wins the pitching title. He posts an 18-2 record with a microscopic 0.90 ERA. But oh, it gets better. He hits .387 that same season and won the batting title as well. How is it possible that we don't know the name of a player of this magnitude? The year is 1938 in Mexico, and 2 pitching combatants are going at it. One was the name of the legendary Satchel Paige. The other, a young player from Cuba by the name of Martin Dihigo. Toe-to-toe, blow for blow, in the Mexican heat. They pitch to a 1-to-1 duel when the heat finally gets to Satchel. But Dihigo still goes strong. And eventually, it would be Martin Dihigo who would handle his own business and hit a walk-off home run to win the game for himself. Young Martin Dihigo was not unlike most young baseball players who struggle hitting the curveball. Well, as my friend Buck O'Neil would say when a reporter once asked him, said, "Mr. O'Neil, how do you hit a great curveball?" Buck O'Neil's reply was, by not missing the fastball. It took a young Martin Dihigo a little while before he caught on to the nuances of trying to hit a curveball. Oh, but
Start feeling mixed signals like Morse code. My soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on the whole of where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros. As far as I can see, I made it to the threshold. Lord knows I waited for this a lifetime. And I'm an icon when I let my light shine. Shine bright.
I get hot like a skillet. Thinking about money in the building. On the phone with the lender and I'm living. If the bank had a cap, I would bill it. Like really, trying to get millies. Get a bigger high view so vivid. A couple cars, it could raw chrome wheel it. You think materials make it sound silly? Like how are you so summer, when the AC on the light field turn, you wanna cuddle when I think I might funnel. I'm feeling lucky, so I might play the numbers. I'm on the come up, gotta get mine before the tech folk run. I need 10, 20, 50s and 100s. Don't you think being rich sound fun? I wonder how are you so how are you so you say we don't need that money. 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 How are you so how are you so
Let me show them how I feel for real. These ain't ill, they ain't got no skill, they ain't got no will for real. I was 10 and 2 on Central Road, trying to make my dreams come true. Use Alamo, trying to let y'all know just what we go through. I was back to back, shack for a pack of thing wasn't on F. As a matter of fact, it was half of that. Stop going to church, like what it's all worth. What would Jesus do if he was in these shoes? If Johnny pull up, I'm in the trunk. I was off that Jesus. Had the passion of Christ, I ain't need a Jesus piece. Just needed the people to believe in me. I ain't need an AP to put my city on an MAP. Was away from the ECC. The OG told me stick to slaying them ABCs. Pull the plug, my name must be Abraham Lincoln. I'm innocent. Life's too short, you should be getting